just went off. I didn't touch it.
You got something? I'm just see once again.
Oh, Trey,
oh
look.
Man! Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Could possibly be someone or a few people in here.
Alright guys, so here we are at Knead More Dough, where we've been invited to do a ghost hunt here. The original plan was we were going to be doing the Columns house on 2nd Street, but with it all being on the same exact property, they said we could do this one instead. So here we are. So there's not really a lot of history to this property, but the current owners and longtime Winnemucca residents have briefly put the history together throughout the years. But what we do know is back in 1908, Mr. and Mrs. Reinhart came back from a European honeymoon trip, and Simon Reinhart purchased 3 lots from E.G. Aiken. And not long after the lots were purchased, a modern brick residence was built and was considered an ornament to that part of town. A separate building was built in the back of the property, but nobody knows when. And during the Prohibition, when alcohol was illegal in the States, people would go by the garage and drop off coins or any sort of money, and within a couple hours or even the next day, there'd be a bottle of alcohol out there waiting for them. The garage was used during the Prohibition years.
Our garage was used for Prohibition, supposedly, and when we did the landscaping, we did find a lot of old liquor bottles and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, just real thick ones, the ones you don't really find nowadays in the store.
The property itself still remains an ornament to Winnemucca. It's a very beautiful property. The Reinhart Columns house still remains as the Columns house on 2nd Street. And the back house is now Knead More Dough. Have you experienced anything here?
Not personally, but like I said, like people have died in this house, and like from our knowledge, we haven't experienced anything, but who knows? Like it could just be quiet stuff around the premises. I don't know really.
What's some of the history about this place? You know, when you found out when you moved in?
So we've kind of pieced things together over the past 2 years, like. We have individuals come and family members tell us history. So the furthest back we know, so like my wife's great-great-grandfather actually built the house. But before they moved in here, his wife actually died at the time, so it was a pretty quick sell. And then we met the family that purchased the house afterwards. These 2 sisters were probably like 60s or 70s. But they were a German immigrant family, and supposedly they lived here for quite a while. We didn't really ask them too much about their personal stuff, but they told us a lot of stuff they used to do here. I guess they used to actually sell bread out here as well, which is a fun coincidence.
Right.
And just did life here. And then we learned a few months back that our garage was used for Prohibition, supposedly, and when we did the landscaping, we did find a lot of old liquor bottles and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, just real thick ones, the ones you don't really find nowadays in the store. But supposedly they used to use the garage for Prohibition because it was like a little port in the garage with a drain, and I guess if the liquor bottles broke, they would just wash it away, hide the evidence. So
this used to be a Prohibition house.
yeah, supposedly.
That sounds awesome. And then the structure of it, I mean, you could definitely tell this house is a piece of history right here.
Oh, yeah, it's solid, yeah.
Now, when you moved into this house, you guys completely remodeled and did a refurbishing on it. It was in rough condition when you first bought it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it definitely needed some love. Like I was telling you guys, like too bad you didn't do a video before we remodeled because the basement was pretty creepy. Like there was a bedroom on the one side, but it wasn't even finished. The toilet wasn't open. It was pretty sketchy looking. And like even some of the doors, like the locks were on the inside, they were on the outside. So it's almost like they were trying to keep people in or something. And I don't know. Like it was weird.
Are we allowed down there tonight?
Yeah, I mean it's completely different, but yeah, you guys can go down there and do your stuff.
Thank you for allowing us here. I'm excited to see what we can find.
Yeah, no problem.
We were excited to do this. When we started our ghost hunt, we started in the living room by the owner's request, and just seconds after starting, we already started getting some activity. Alrighty, if there's any spirits here, I'm Troy. I'm here with Zebeth, Ashley. We're here to see if you're here. We want to let people know that yes, you are here. So if there's any spirits here, we're here to communicate with you. We have a device here where you can communicate with us back. What this is a REM pod. You just come in contact with this antenna and that'll go off. We're not here to antagonize you. We don't want to pester you. We want to reach out and communicate with you. Look very closely as we had just caught our first anomalies. And shortly after catching these anomalies, my millimeter started to spike. And after catching these anomalies and spikes, we waited around for a few minutes, but unfortunately we caught nothing else.
So me and my wife are residents with you. If you're a friendly neighbor, just touch that so we know you're friendly.
Or don't, so that you know.
Yeah. Or, just touch it in general.
Yeah.
Just so we know.
Where's the man at? Is the man here with us?
Are we going by the thing?
Just to note, this was our team member Zebeth that set the motion activated music box off. And while the motion activated music box went off, Ashley's husband Robert was taking some night vision photos of the building when he captured this. Look very closely as you could faintly see a shadow figure on the other side of the bathroom door, as if it was looking through the window. And while this picture was taken, Zebeth said his millimeter spiked up, but unfortunately it was not captured on video.
Zebeth, you got a spike in here?
Nice things.
Yeah, no, there's nothing in here that would have done that. Oh, those are some nice sinks.
That's what I said.
From love.
It looks like there's somebody standing right here.
Yeah, it's a little freaky.
There's nothing in there though.
There's
You
nothing
can
in
even pull
there.
the shower curtain back.
Yeah, nothing in there.
This was a great photo capture, and after waiting around for a few more minutes, we didn't catch anything else in the living room. So we went into a separate room where the owners say they occasionally feel a presence with them.
So this used to be a bedroom, as we were told. There was a recliner in here that this guy would sit in daily as his reading chair, just relaxing recliner chair. He kind of spent most of his day in that chair, but we were told that he also passed away in that chair, and it was somewhere in this room.
All right. We're told there's an elderly man that might have passed away in this room. Are you in here with... That just went off. I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it at all.
Recording?
I'm recording right now. I didn't touch it at all.
And within seconds, our LED light ghost ball lit up.
An elderly man that might have passed away in this room. Are you in here with... That just went off. I didn't touch it. An elderly man that might have passed away in this room. Are you in here with... That just went off. I didn't touch it. That just went off. Nobody was standing near it. I just stepped right here. We're told that you might have spent your last days in here. Are you present with us? All you got to do is, if you're here, all you got to do is come in contact with this antenna right here, and that'll go off. This is how we could communicate with you. Can you please touch that for us? You could use our energy if you need to. Just touch that once for us, please. What was your name?
And right at this moment, we are unaware that we had caught our first EVP of the night. Listen closely as you could faintly hear Robert when I asked, "Can you tell me your name?"
What was your name? What was your name?
And after our unaware capture with our EVP recorder, we waited around for a little bit to see if we could catch any more light ball activity or any activity with the REM pod, but nothing happened. So after a little bit, we put 2 LED light ghost balls beside each other just to see what would happen.
Just touch the static antenna.
Yeah, just give us confirmation that you're here, and
If you don't want us here, touch that and we'll leave. Just touch that once for us and we'll leave. We'll respect your boundaries. I'm sure we've had to have caught an EVP by now.
I'm sure.
I haven't reviewed everything from last night. Caught another orb. No, this one. Nobody stomped around, huh?
I kind of moved this way.
You moved that way, but was that you? Can you touch that other device for me?
If you look closely, you could faintly see an anomaly move to the left of me. And then our LED light ghost ball goes off again. And shortly after our LED light ghost ball goes off, you could see another anomaly move right in front of me into my millimeter.
I haven't reviewed everything from last night. Caught another orb. No, this one. Nobody stomped around, huh?
I kind of moved this way.
You moved that way, but was that you? Can you touch that other device for me?
And unfortunately, for about 20 minutes, we didn't catch any other activity. So we decided to go ahead and begin our SB7T Spirit Box session of the entire building.
I I have a device here that we can hear you talk with this. Can you say something to let yourself be known? Are you back here? Yeah, that was weird and cut off. If there's anything you could say, what would you want to say? Hi. I heard that plain as day. I heard that. Hi, thank you. Can you tell me your name? I heard that plain as day back there. We got high. Are you here? Are you still residing here? Why didn't you leave here? That radio? You could hear radio. Radio. Nothing in here? What's your name? Are you still in here? All right, I'm coming down here. Did this used to be your bedroom? Do you like what they've done to the place? Huh?
I'm not sure.
You can clearly hear its radio, like I said.
Can we coexist in the house with you?
I can't tell what that was. Are you okay with them being in the house with you? I am. You heard that?
Well, thank you. Can you tell us your name?
What's your name? Radio. Can you touch one of those devices over there? Look at that. Thank you.
This was incredible. We asked, can you please touch one of those devices, and just moments later, one of them goes off.
Can you touch one of those devices over there? Look at that. Thank you. Was that you? Are you the one that just touched that?
And unfortunately, for the remaining time that we spent with the SB7 Spirit Box, this is all the responses that we got. For the rest of the time, it was just nothing but static. Some of these were very difficult to make out, and we couldn't make them out and others were very clear, plain as day responses. And so, beginning to wrap up our night, we decided to go ahead and pull out our XLS camera.
I have a piece of equipment here that will see you, I promise. So if you're here, you step out, let us see you. Can you sit on that couch? You like how they're here with you? You like what they've done to the place? Even though I already caught no.
Yeah, they're just old school.
How long have you been here? I snapped a picture right here. Are you in the bathroom?
You're good.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Hey. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, that's cool.
Then I caught an orb right there too.
Oh, fun.
Is there anything you would like to say to us?
It looks like they're trying to sit on the couch.
Can you wave? That was cool. That was cool.
You guys always catch something on that? Or?
Oh yeah, almost always.
Richardson Saunders' house, we didn't catch anything, and Girl to Tattoo You, we didn't catch anything.
Yeah, except for those two.
You in here?
This thing's pretty good at like catching stick figures. Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll go out in the garage to see if there's anything there with this.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't drop it, Troy.
Yeah, watch your
Oh,
hands.
I'll let you go. There you go.
You got something?
I don't know. I'm just. Let's see once again.
Oh, Troy,
Oh
look.
man! Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. That's a black shadow right there.
And then I turn the light on and there's nothing.
This was amazing. Right before we came down into the cellar, Ashley and Robert was taking some more night vision photos when he captured this. You can clearly see a dark shadow in this corner, and in another picture, it's by the chair. And when he took another one with the light on, there was nothing there. And when I came down with the XLS camera, a stick figure appears right where Robert and Ashley took the picture of the shadow.
You got something?
I don't know. I'm just. Let's see once again.
Oh, Troy,
Oh
look.
man! Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Oh yeah.
You got something?
I don't know. I'm just. Let's see once again.
Oh, Troy,
Oh
look.
man! Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Oh yeah.
This was a great piece of compelling evidence. And after catching nothing else in the house with the XLS camera, we decided to go out in the garage where back in the Prohibition days, alcohol was dealt out to the ones who dropped off money on the street.
So this is where they hid all the liquor. Wow.
That's
Go
awesome.
back that way.
Is that?
Sure.
Alrighty. Did you used to work back here in the day? This device that I have, I can see you. Are you still dealing alcohol out of here? What was that?
No, yeah.
What was that?
There's a guy in the corner.
What?
I
Can you
think it
please
was
show
by the
yourself
trash can.
again?
Or
You please show yourself.
the heater, sorry.
Nobody wouldn't happen to have a quarter or anything on him, huh?
I don't know if I did, honestly. I can grab one.
Does it need to be a quarter?
It was a
Any
coin.
sort of change. We'll use it as a trigger object.
The whole wallet.
Wallet. You
There's
know
money
what?
in there. We'd like some alcohol. Can you please show yourself? Bring us something.
And during our time in the garage, we only caught a glimpse of a partial stick figure. Even though we didn't catch much, we felt like we caught enough. We walked around with the temperature difference device for a little bit, but we didn't catch anything on that. We didn't catch no more EVPs and no REM pod activity.
After our ghost hunt tonight, everything that we did capture, what do you guys think of this place now?
Well, there could possibly be someone or a few people in here.
What about the two pictures of the shadows that we caught? Robert caught a picture downstairs of a shadow, and I snapped a picture of somebody looking through the bathroom window. What do you guys have to say about that?
Well, it might be more of a show in the bathroom. I definitely turned the light on first before I walked down the basement. Last thing I want is be half asleep and something pop up in my face.
So, and I told you guys about that XLS camera. That's pretty accurate. You know, I told you that's my most advanced piece of equipment there. Well, you know, we had you go over there near the chair where that XLS stick figure was. What do you think about that, knowing that, yes, there is something here?
I just hope I don't sit on him.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, it was cool. It was interesting, and I mean, it was interactive. So
Yeah. Well, thank you for allowing us here. We didn't catch much, but we wanted to see. That's what we're all about, is following our passion. So, thank you for allowing us here.
of course.
I'd like to give a big shout out and special thanks to Maggie McMillan and her husband Austin McMillan. Thank you for inviting us to come and do this. We had some great laughs throughout the night. We were very excited to do this, and we had some really good activity that was caught. But thank you for allowing us to do this, and we hope to make our return for the other portion of the property in the upcoming future. Thank you.